Is this black and blue or gold and white? Hi guys, Mr. Jewel456 here. Over the next day or two, I'll be bringing out two videos concerning the impending April ban list. But before doing so, I decided that I need to make a video that would help me explain some of my points in those two videos. And this is a video about the Nekroz problem. Let me share two indisputable facts to you. Number one, Nekroz featured in 68.75% of YCS Tacoma's top 32 and has continued to dominate competitive events like ARGs ever since. That almost 70% is Dragon Ruler-like numbers. Just to clarify, I'm not saying Nekroz is like Dragon Rulers, I'm merely comparing their format dominance. Number two, Konami is all out of secret forces. Now before you say, that's just a rumour, or don't buy into that myth, I have a story to tell you. My local Yu-Gi-Oh shop owner here in Western Australia, who runs all the tournaments here, has said that he is on his last case of secret forces and is unable to order more from Konami. A friend of mine who works in a comic and card shop in Tennessee, shout out to my friend Ben, also known as Chaos BD, he's informed me that his boss can't order in secret forces either. Two stores on two different continents, two different countries, saying the same thing. That ain't no coincidence. Thanks to all you cancerous scamming plebs on Zodiac raping Target and Walmart of their money, Konami has continuously been forced to ship and ship and ship to meet demand, losing money while doing so. Because of the extremely high demand, they simply don't have any more left to give. Because of that, people will be itching to buy as much Secret Forces as they can possible while they still can, meaning that players will be making all the money off the extremely super duper secret rare pulls, while Konami will be seeing shit all of that money. Now, Konami could re-release Secret Forces, going through all the trouble of reprinting everything and all of that, but they haven't done it before when a set sold well. Why would they do it now? So, let's get to the point here. What is the Nekroz problem? The Nekroz problem is the fact that Konami has created an incredibly consistent and dominant Tier 1 deck, not Tier 0, it's too vulnerable to floodgates, I'll explain that later, that in a short period of time they'll no longer be able to make any money from them because all of the cards will be circulating amongst the players and the stores won't have any left to sell. So Konami, it's your move. Konami should realise that Nekroz is indeed a very dangerous deck that cannot be unchecked for long, and if they want to keep it in competition, they would need to leave Clifforts and other decks pretty much untouched on the ban list, Klee being Nekroz closest into a bad matchup. Not only do I think leaving the other decks without hits, such as Burning Abyss, which is irrelevant now but I still think needs to sit in the corner and learn its lesson, is somewhat unhealthy, and I also doubt it's something Konami would do right now. I'm quite sure the Target and Walmart scams on Secret Forces packs didn't sit well with Konami, and they really weren't able to do much about it. I know Konami isn't all that petty. But I could imagine them being quite pissed off at the player base right now because of this. So pissed off that they might do something that would make everyone that spent hundreds of dollars on Nekroz look like chumps. Totally not petty, right? Really, Konami has three options here. They hit none of the top decks, yes, even including you, Burning Abyss, which both A, reduces the point of the ban list, and B, leaves Nekroz completely unchecked. The power creep of BA and other lesser decks would disqualify them from being hit. Option 2. They make a few hits to clean BA while leaving Nekroz untouched because it just came out. This consequently would make Nekroz much more dominant and much more of a threat that Konami would just have to patch up and fix later on down the track when they could be fixing it now. And then there's option 3. Make several hits to Nekroz to decrease the deck's power while also making a few hits to the other main decks so that the format doesn't revert to pre-Secret Forces. It's time to finally deal with your demons, Konami. Despite the fact that it would piss off a lot of the players that sunk their money into buying Nekroz, which Konami may or may not care about, I believe it would be much fairer to hit everything than not to hit the problems at all. Look, I understand that Nekroz is very vulnerable to floodgates, vanity's emptiness, etc., which is why I don't consider it tier 0, but should it remain unhit just because of that? I mean, just because Dragon Rulers was vulnerable to Imperial Iron Wall, or Necro Valley, does that mean it should have gone unhit? No. Again, I'm making a comparison to Dragon Rulers, which I probably shouldn't, because Nekroz aren't Dragon Rulers, but you get what I'm trying to go for here. Honestly, I think this makes sense too. If there isn't any more support for Nekroz, no, Sophia doesn't count, and they can't make any more money on it, then why leave it completely untouched? Especially when it's as good as it is, and it's preventing other decks from really doing as well as they could be doing. However, I know some of you are likely to disagree, so remember to like and share this video so that others around the world can see it at their leisure. Subscribe if you want to see more of my stuff, and leave a comment down below to have your say on the Nekroz problem. See you all next time.